Zohran, of course, is still the talk of the town. He's actually leading in the general election polls at this point by 10 points. So it's very, very likely, New York City, brace yourself, that you're going to have a commie mayor. But this whole perception that he likes to give off to people, that he's so grassroots, he's so just like real and like
he's a regular guy.
Yeah, he's so regular.
Regular.
Not so much. So it turns out that campaign finance records are showing that 72% of his campaign dollars came from out-of-state donors, and specifically Hollywood elites and tech billionaires. Surprise!
I'm not surprised at all. Who is surprised? Raise your hand. Nobody's raising their hands.
I don't see any hands raised.
No hands. None.
So, and the guy also surrounds himself with absolute psychopaths. Here's an example of an intern who works for his campaign. Here she is talking about jihad.
And the true believer knows that none of this is in vain, that this is all jihad, that this is all ibadah, and that this is all counted for by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so the conversation of doxing, the conversation of getting arrested and suspended, I think it's time for Muslims to start to say, all right, so what? Do what you want. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, because it's about time to do that. And I know everybody has their own families and has an education and everything. Just a question. We don't want to get doxxed, and we don't want to get suspended, and we don't want to get arrested. How gangsta are you? That's just my question. How much are you willing to do it? And I know everyone has their own risk levels, but at the end of the day, that's a question to ask ourselves. How committed am I to this?
She seems nice.
She seems like a complete sea hag is what she seems like.
Yeah.
How gangster are you?
She's calling for as much violence and jihad as possible to make their point. Mm-hmm. And when she does protest, she also screams directly in the faces of cops. She calls them pigs. Here's a video of her doing just that.
We need the badges of the pigs. We need the badges of the pigs. So to the Rahmans and the Muhammads. To the Rahmans and the Muhammads. To the Alis and the Abdullahs. To the Alis and the Abdullahs. To the Rafids. To the Rafids. To the Rafids. To the Rafids. To the pigs. To the pigs. Who can call themselves by the name of Islam. Who can call themselves by the name of Islam. To the Muhammads. To the Muhammads. Put some respect on that name. Put some respect.
God, lady.
Put some respect on that name. Put some respect on that name. Put some respect on that name. Put some respect on that name.
I swear those police have way more restraint than I would have.
I don't know how they do it.
I don't really either. I don't know how they do it. So much restraint. They're not paid enough to deal with that bullshit that she is spewing out of.
And again, and she's an intern for Zohran who has called multiple times to defund the police and then tried to walk that back and pretend he didn't really mean it. But this is how they treat police. If you are an NYC policeman, get ready. That's how you're going to be treated by your own freaking mayor.
Mm-hmm. I mean, totally. That's the thing. He wants to defund them. He hates them. He has zero respect for them. This is the thing. I hope that people that are in law enforcement in that city I'm sure they're paying close attention, and they're probably freaking out. There will probably be a mass exodus if he is elected. There will be a mass exodus.
I guess he'll get what he wants.
He'll get what he wants. Yeah. And it'll just be chaos there. And you know what? Good luck to you, New Yorkers. Good luck. You get the government you deserve, right?
It's just unimaginable that we're at a place where New York City might be run by a commie 20-something. What is even happening?
And an Islamic to boot. I mean, I'll say it. 2001. It's like, never forget. And her, getting out there and screaming garbage. It's here we are in 2025. They forgot.
Yeah.
They forgot.
It's forgotten. It is forgotten. I'm going to take a little walk. I know, but some people keep asking me to show the scar of my knee. Should I show it? I'll do it. I'll do it after you talk about Bullwork. And I'm
definitely going to talk about Bullwork. Yes, you guys, we love Bullwork so much. If your retirement portfolio was a sports team, How well did it play during the first half of the year? You guys, did you like look at that and see how well it's doing? Because we are in the second half of the year right now. And is your financial advisor making any halftime adjustments? Because he or she should at least be looking at it to see, can it be doing better? And they should be communicating with you, which is something that I didn't have in my last financial advisor, but Zach definitely does that. And if you're looking for a financial guy that's going to coach your portfolio to the retirement finish line, so to speak, y'all should contact Zach Abraham at Bullwork Capital. This month, he's doing a free halftime webinar. It's on Thursday, July 24th at 3:30 Pacific, which I think that is
6:30 Eastern.
Thank you. Gosh, I'm so bad at the time zones. You can register at knowyourriskpodcast.com. It's just going to be a discussion that's going to answer questions about like global unrest affecting the market, his outlook on the rest of 2025, and how they're always looking for opportunities to make your retirement better. So register at knowyourriskpodcast.com. That's knowyourriskpodcast.com. And you can get a second opinion on your retirement portfolio. Do it.
Do it.